Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 42 in Candy Crush Jelly. I've got 35 moves to spread jelly over 3 different boards. I have got a lot of stripes, plus I've got stripe dispensers on the board, but I don't have a lot of jelly. So I have to figure out the best way to spread this jelly. I like this. Look at that. Already that's nice and open. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. There we go. Look at that. Sure, why not? Now I don't have any dispensers here, but I can keep using what's being dispensed to fill this in if I want, which is kind of fun. Or I can try to make moves directly in here when they're available. Looks like this is going to work. There we go. So, 29 moves to tackle the next 2 boards. Ooh, now I'm doing the same thing but with fish. And I've got fish dispensers. So first I have to give myself some spots. Now, unlike the other one where I just kept using the stripes, here, once I get this open, I'm not going to rely on the fish as much as I am on some of the other opportunities. I will sometimes, but not as often, because the fish don't open enough to rely on them completely. But if I don't have any better moves, that's when I'll go to the fish. Yikes. No clear way to spread that jelly. All right, more jelly means more opportunities, right? There we go. Reach into the corners, that's important. Here we go. I think I'm stuck again. That's still not there. Okay, got a little bit. That doesn't help. Well, and I had to clear that out anyway, right? Okay, so this is looking better now. For a bit. Here's that. It's nice that if I just don't have anything else to do, I can go back to those fish. And actually, if I can't get 3 at a time, maybe the fish are the best way to go. I'm only getting 2 that way. Yeah, maybe the fish are the way to go on this one. Unless I can get stripes created. Or wrapped candies, and it's hard to do when I've got so few in this area. Yeah, just to make sure. That's the only one I see, but if there's another one that's hiding, I would hate to just set off 1 fish when I have the opportunity to set off 3. Okay, now look at this. We've got stripe and fish dispensers, and then we also have these licorice twirls. Licorice twirls are tough because they're going to take out all the licorice twirls, aren't they? The stripes don't travel well through the licorice twirls, and we're not getting any jelly spread. The best way to take out licorice twirls is just to strike them directly. But we need to spread this. That did not work. So now I see how many moves we need to complete that end portion. Let's go back and try this again. Now that I know how much work needs to be done. And I know that this is fairly easy to take out. So I do this to get that stripe. And sure, let's make a special here that we can set off as we do this. There we go. So now I have 32 moves. And I'm going to rely more on the fish on this one, but I'm also going to be looking for better opportunities. That looks pretty good. I'm going to make a fish here because I get 3, plus I get a fish. So that makes sense at this point in time. And here I'm going to go for the stripe. This is nice. This could do a whole bunch for me. Well, kind of, it did, actually. Better than I expected. Okay, and this stripe will also get some fish. Here, this doesn't take out much. I feel like I want to work here, but I have to look at the realities of the board. I just get more done by using these fish. It just feels so slow. I can take out 2 that way, but I can't make anything special happen. I can take out 1 that way. Nope, we're going for fish. And the fish are nice because the fish target the areas we need them to go. The only thing that we're missing, and we're not even missing it necessarily, is that opportunity for cascading. But when the fish do their work, they could create cascades for us as well. I only see 1 I have to get, but I'm not sure. In case I'm wrong, I'm going to go for the one that gives me 3. Alright, so now 21 moves to deal with all this. I'm taking out licorice first. That's my new strategy on this end. If I can remove the licorice on my own, I'm quicker at doing that than the fish are. Because, well, that the fish combined with stripes are. Alright, and then when I can't reach them, that's when I'll do something like this. There we go. Now it's working out. So, we were faced with a problem. We found a strategy. Now, if you watched my last level, you'll know how to deal with the licorice. And it bears, I know this has been a long recording, but it bears explaining. When I take out a licorice, no new licorice is dispensed. On those times when I fail to take out a licorice, like now because I have no licorice, licorice can be dispensed here. So if I want to keep the licorice at bay, I have to remove some licorice on my turn. If I fail to do it, even if it's just because there are no licorice on the board, then licorice can show up. And sometimes there's a bit of a delay. Okay, I need to get over to this side. So let's send these guys off. While there's not a lot of licorice over here, that's the time to send the fish. And then they just have to go a couple different places, so I've got enough turns to get that done. There we go. So that's how I beat this on my second playthrough. Taking what I learned the first time round, even if it was counterintuitive to the way my brain wanted to process it, and making some strides that way. Plus I got a little bit of luck in that first board that really helped me out. But actually I can't say it was luck. I got through it quickly, but that's because I learned from it. I saw that the bottom right quadrant was the one where I had to smartly use the stripes to clear that out as quickly as possible. If you'd like to see more videos, you can subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thanks for watching.